One trade for every NBA team a month before a new season was the title of an article written by Bleacher Report's Andy Bailey. The Lakers aren't in a position to make many significant moves this NBA season, but as the trade deadline approaches, they may have the chance to bolster their squad. In order to acquire Kyrie Irving, Andy Bailey suggested in this trade piece that the Lakers part with D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, and their 2029 first-round pick. This offseason, the Lakers extended the contracts of D'Angelo Russell and Rui Hachimura. They brought them back under new agreements. It took 3 years and $51 million for Rui and 2 years and $36 million for D'Angelo Russell. Thus, I believe that both of these contracts were quite team-friendly. I believe that it was a team-friendly contract, particularly in D'Lo's instance. It's important to consider that Rui was coming off of an extremely successful postseason run and that several young teams had substantial cap room. Rui Hachimura's regular season numbers weren't very impressive, but they clearly show promise, and the Lakers ultimately signed him to a new contract. I was a fan of that because Rui Hachimura was shooting a ton of threes throughout the NBA playoffs. However, in order to get Kyrie Irving, a player who has been connected to the Los Angeles Lakers for a while, the Lakers will have to give up both D'Lo and Rui. However, the Lakers have not yet completed a deal that would see Kyrie wear a Lakers uniform. Could the trade deadline this coming season present a chance to achieve that then? This offseason, the Dallas Mavericks went out and signed Kyrie Irving to a new contract, but they virtually had to do it. They were left with no other choice. There simply isn't enough quality surrounding Luka if Kyrie leaves, and even with Kyrie, there's no denying that the Mavericks squad could use some serious work. Therefore, there may be discussions regarding what to do going forward if the Mavericks play poorly in the future season. Additionally, Kyrie Irving has just returned from a Brooklyn trade request. Teams in the league weren't sure if they should trade for him at the time. Thus, in my opinion, asking the Los Angeles Lakers for a trade package that includes D'Lo, Rui, and a first-round pick thus far in 2029 is nearly too much if he ends up being traded away from the Mavericks. And yes, I believe it would be a wise trade for the Dallas Mavericks if they were looking to start over. A youthful point guard is given to you. Additionally, Rui Hachimura, who had a fantastic playoff campaign, is included in the trade for D'Angelo Russell, who is not yet 30 years old. However, is this kind of transaction worthwhile for the Lakers? Actually, I'm not sure. The Lakers have enough depth, particularly on the wing, to at least partially offset the losses that would result from trading away Rui and D'Lo. In addition, you have players like Kyrie who can replace D'Lo's contributions and more. Rui Hachimura is also a fantastic player. While it may make some sense, I find it hard to believe that the Lakers would trade away D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, and that 2029 first-round pick in order to acquire Kyrie Irving, given his history of making trade requests and his tendency to jump around a lot during the last few seasons.